Yes, people, we are back live on Sarcasm City TV for another edition of the Stats, Facts, and Vibes podcast, which is the Fantasy Premier League show brought to you by myself, Flawless Mr. Take No, and the legend in the YouTube space, Mr. Strapman Baines, aka Bain St. Patrick, aka Stat Blatter, aka Stat Cronky, aka Statram Glazer, aka Mr. I Wish the Super League was still here, aka Mr. Ronaldo FC, aka the Nangelsman Hive, aka the guy who sees numbers in his sleep, aka FPL champion from last year, aka the three-time poll champion, aka
I was
Statman
waiting for
Bane.
that. I was
Let's go,
waiting for
son.
that last one. Three-time bowl champion.
You like
Come
that,
on.
innit? Who else is giving you an intro like that?
No one, because I
No
only
one.
became the three-time bowl champion yesterday.
Yeah. You have me three-time poll champion. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? So we in the building, the Stats, Facts, and Vibes podcast. So first and foremost, how you doing, Statman? You good?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm blessed. Can't complain. A little bit tired, but we moved. You know, these shows are a bit earlier, but here we are. That's why we're at 4 p.m. than 3:30. But here we are for the Stats, Facts, and Vibes podcast. Don't forget as well, people, please make sure whether you're watching this. Actually, before I get into that, love to everyone who's supporting Sarcasm City TV in whatever capacity. It's much appreciated and it does not go unnoticed. So please make sure whether you're watching this live right now or you're watching this back, hit the like button on the video. Vitally important you do that. Hit the like button on the video. Share it across all the socials as well. Make sure you share it across all the socials and subscribe to the channel Sarcasm City TV as well. And when you subscribe, make sure you hit the notification bell because it's road to 4K on Sarcasm City TV. Statman Baines' channel is also in the title. So literally you can click it right now and it will open on a new tab and you can go subscribe to Statman Baines' channel and go and subscribe and follow to his Twitch, which is also Statman Baines. So yeah, and don't forget there's a playlist for the Stats, Facts, and Vibes podcast as well on this channel, so you don't miss them. It's every Monday on Sarcasm City TV and every Friday on Statman Baines' channel. So yeah, man, where do you want to start, Statman? And any questions you lot have in regards to Fantasy Premier League, feel free to ask.
You want to put my team up? Then would you go for it from there?
Put your team up. Yeah. My bad. Got you. Go on. You put the team up. Yeah. You go for your team.
So my team, Robert Sanchez. Leicester or Brighton conceded. It was 2-1, but it's still not bad. So far in 5 games he's kept 2 clean sheets for a £4.5 million keeper. I'm fine with that. And the next 3 fixtures, Crystal Palace, Arsenal, Norwich. I expect at least another clean sheet in that run. Ben White kept a clean sheet.
Yeah, he did. Ben White did keep a clean sheet. Did he play the full 90 as well?
Yep. Arsenal defensively, 2 clean sheets in a row now, which is a positive.
Yeah, they did play Norwich.
Shimmercast, I got quite lucky. Came on, started instead of Brent, who was out with an illness, who should be back for next week.
Yeah.
Luke Ayling, let's be honest, Leeds have been a bit disappointing this year. They still haven't kept a clean sheet. I think they're one of 4 sides.
Yeah, because they've not won all season, have they? I think they've won a game. And they're like 17th, 16th. Yeah.
Lost 5-1 against United, 2-2 draw against Everton, 1-1 draw against Burnley, 3-0 loss against Liverpool, and another 1-1 draw.
Yep.
So that was kind of disappointing. Luke Shaw, man, United are so frustrating right now from a defensive point of view, innit?
Go on, why?
Like, we haven't looked unbelievable defensively, innit?
Mm-hmm.
We're still making the same mistakes over and over again. But one thing I say with Luke Shaw, innit, he has the potential to get assists going forward, and obviously he takes set pieces.
Mm-hmm.
So right now he's not really a worry for me. But after game week 7, I want to get in a Reece James or a Rudiger instead of him. Rafinha goal, can't complain. Against Newcastle, obviously has decent fixtures coming up. The goal, it was a good goal as well. But obviously that had a lot to do with Rodrigo, like his little dummy, which was brilliant. Benrahma got 10 points. Surprised that it counted his goal, but listen, yeah, I wouldn't really say he was a massive threat against United.
No, he wasn't, because they offered nothing going forward. But let's keep it real. West Ham didn't offer too much whatsoever. Like, let's keep it 100%. That's why Antonio is the guy. He's the only West Ham player I look at to get in. And obviously I had to transfer him out simply because he was suspended. But it's like, now do you put him back in? So what changes are you looking to make? Or who surprised? Actually, before we get into that, did anyone surprise you apart from Shimmercast?
Shimaka's. I was surprised
you
that
said he came
Benarama got a
third.
goal. And he
Okay.
got 3 bonus points as well, which made him get 10 points, which I was surprised with.
Why did he get 3 bonus points?
Because he scored the goal in it, so your bonus points go up a bit, and then.
Oh, I didn't know that.
But other than that, I was surprised Ferran Torres didn't play. That really, really surprised me. Because he played 70 minutes midweek in the Champions League, so I would have thought he would have started in it.
That's because of you know what it's like with Pep rotation. We already know. We spoke on this in depth.
But now the frustrating thing is now that he's missed out on the Southampton game, his next 2 fixtures are Chelsea and Liverpool, innit?
Ooh.
So now there's a bit of a question mark whether I want to keep him or not. Because I'll be honest, against Chelsea, let's be honest, what they haven't conceded a goal in open play.
Nope.
It's going to be very, very hard for him to get a goal contribution against Liverpool as well. Liverpool defensively, I think they've conceded 1 goal as well.
Yeah, they conceded 1 goal, which was the header
against Chelsea.
Against Chelsea, yeah, you're right.
So from an offensive point of view, the next 2 games, I don't know if we'll get a goal contribution at all, which is why I probably might be taking him out.
Are you debating to take him out? Who are you going to replace him with?
No idea right now. Luckily for next week, I still got Mikel Antonio coming back from his suspension. I'm guessing Trent will be back. And
Trent
then
better be back.
And then we have to see what Bielsa says on Luke Ayling as well.
Trent better be back. I'm like, I don't know what's going on there.
I think it's just an illness, isn't it?
It cost me points. He did, man. Cost me points. I was like, oh, Trent, jeez.
Mason was also a bit disappointing. I thought he was a bit quiet, especially in the second half. But the first half, he looked a bit lively. But
See, that's the problem with Manchester United players. You never know what you're going to get. Like City, both Manchester clubs are like that. City for rotation risks and United because you never know what you're going to get.
But with Mason, yeah, I'll say this is the first game that he hasn't got a goal contribution for FPL, innit?
Yeah, true.
So 4 games in a row where you got goal contribution, 31 points in the first 4 games. You can't complain.
No, absolutely not. No, that's a great return. But does he play now? Everyone's coming back to Sancho's back. He's played Pogba from the left. Rashford will be back soon enough. Cavani will be back soon enough. Does he play?
I think let's see what happens on Wednesday, innit? When the team that Ollie picks. Say if like someone like Jadon Sancho starts and Mason's on the bench, then on the weekend, then I expect Mason to start in it against Villa.
True.
Because we're playing on a Saturday, 12:30.
Yeah, geez, early kick. Yeah, man. Yeah.
So we have to see it from that point of view.
Yeah, that's all. Jeez. I hear you, fam. You know what I'm saying? I hear you. We get through to some of the comments as well. Also check the private chat as well, Statman.
Yeah.
Just letting you know. Let me get through to some of the comments. Let's see what's going on. Big up Large Up MB, who says, big up man like flawless. Kante's role model, 10% flawless and the ultimate top red. Big up Ronaldo's press officer, the GOAT, aka man like Bainze. Both putting in mad work on YouTube. Large Up MB, man like Bainze. He likes that. That's why I be smiling. Big up you guys when you check in the what?
The squads.
That? Oh, the squads. All
last
right.
20 minutes, isn't it?
Large Up. Yeah, last 20 minutes we will do. Ryan says, big up my guy Statman.
Big up.
Big up you, Poch and Anglesman supporters. Keep up the good content.
Nah, man, Bun Poch.
What do you mean, Bun Poch? You won yesterday. Who's first in their league?
It was fluky.
Who don't know? Who's first in their league?
Thomas Tuchel and Jurgen Klopp, innit?
Yeah. No. The French league. And then who's top of the German league? See, this guy don't want to talk about it now, and look at him stressed over there, breathing heavy. Huh? There you go. Ryan says, I wouldn't drop Simicast at the moment. He's playing great, and Robbo hasn't been great so far this season. Thoughts on that? That's a Liverpool fan telling you that in Ryan.
But do you think Jurgen Klopp will drop Robertson? Because I don't think he will, innit? I think on the weekend he'll just rest him more than anything.
It's a great point. I'm not sure, Willie.
Because Robertson's still defensively still a lot more capable. Or he has a lot more ability than Simicast from a defensive point of view.
What's their fixtures? Liverpool.
Liverpool. They got Brentford next. You should expect a clean sheet. Against City is going to be a cagey game. Watford after that, and then United, Brighton, West Ham.
I don't know. Would you drop him or would you keep him? Well, you got him on your bench, which I suppose is a smart.
No, but I got him on my bench just because I can't really move anyone else in it. Like, I don't want to bring in Livermento just kind of just use the transfer for the sake of it, kind of thing, innit?
Yeah,
Until I play my wild card, and then Shimmercast will come out because now he's not a guaranteed starter.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I hear exactly what you're saying. I'm saying, yo, this is difficult. It's like Football Manager for FPL. Drizzy Des says top red Statman Baines in the building. Ahmed says big up the chat, big up the golden duo, Statman and Mr. Take Nugget. Latch up Ahmed, you lot of jokers. How am I doing so bad in FPL this season? Because you're just a terrible FPL
Because you're
player,
not
that's why.
watching all of this show.
Yeah, he is in the show. He's just not taking it in. We know you've heard his footballing opinions. You know what I'm saying? He's a right.
No, like, I can't lie. If you watch all of this show, for the first minute to the last, you should be top 200k minimum.
Eventually, yeah.
I was trying to end of the season.
Yeah, like now I figured it out. That's why I done so well last week and so well this week, because I'm starting to put together. Because it's hard to get out of the mindset for FPL of what players you rate and what players you don't. Like I said, you can think a player is a good player or think a player is a great player, but he's bad for FPL. Whereas a player you might not rate, you might think he's average, you might think he's poor, but he's fantastic for FPL. And people try and look at it like it's a balance. Like, no, you don't necessarily, you don't need a DM. Like DMs don't really work in FPL. Like if you're like an out and out 6. So it's kind of like, but that's where people can get confused and think of it as an actual team. That's why you might have 3 fullbacks in your back 3. That would never happen in real life. So that's what that is. But go on, what was you going to say?
Nah, you're spot on.
Go. Drizzy Des says, are you still celebrating your polling results yesterday from Statman?
3-time champion.
He won the polls.
3 times. Not once, not twice, 3.
Look at him gassed, you know. He is shameless. For those that don't know, that's on the Red Talk on Rance's Twitch. And yeah, Statman won a couple polls. I don't even know what they were for, because I didn't see them. I just
they were just Rance or Statman.
Oh, seeing, okay.
And I won it 3 times.
Yeah, Statman was absolutely like ecstatic.
Shameless with it.
You shameless anyway, fam. And then you wonder why you get booed. You wonder why you get booed. There we go.
Nah.
Ryan's complaining, says Jan is miles ahead of me. Yeah, she's above me too. She and Thirst. It's kind of annoying still, but we move. Where else we big up the panel in the chat, says YG Jez. Statman killed Rants on Red Talk yesterday, just saying, says Depeche.
I know.
Okay, I'm gassed. RB says big up flawless Statman in the chat. Large up RB. Manchester Red says best duo on YouTube. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? Love that. Johannes says big up the man. And Ahmed says mostly pity vote Statman cat. Can I get to the comment? Let me get to the comment at least. You get to the comment. Look at you hating, man. Like, let him have free speech. You know what I'm saying? He said mostly pity votes. Statman can't lie. What's your thoughts on that? Do you think it was pity votes in the poll?
Listen, it can be pity votes once, but it can't be pity votes 3 times.
Are you sure about that? I don't know about that. Why can't I be pity votes 3 times?
Because it can't.
I don't understand that. Why can't it be from?
Don't ask questions. 3-time world champion. The reigning, defending, undisputed world champion.
Oh my God. Yeah, here we go. Let me pull up my team actually. So what changes you looking to make? Well, I just pull up my team as well. What changes you looking at?
Probably be Ferran Torres, and that's the only one. But then it depends, innit? Let's see how. Because I can't lie, if I take Ferran Torres out, then I have £8.2 million in the bank for a midfielder.
Yeah.
But then when I look at midfielders for around that price range, I don't know who I want, kind of thing, innit? Like, there's no one that stands out. Like, Paul Pogba, I don't think is a unbelievable asset, and I've already got 3 United players. Sar's an interesting one, because I was thinking about Sar taking out Benrahma to Sar, innit?
Sar's because Watford are playing Leeds, like, yes, that is definitely something that crossed my mind also.
Like, 100%. Sar could be a bit of a risk that taking it, because Newcastle Leeds, you expect a couple goal contributions, innit? And then I'm probably going to wildcard in Gameweek 7.
Yeah.
Or 8, kind of thing, innit?
Yeah.
So it could be like a little punt that I take for the next 2 weeks. Damari Gray is also an interesting shout. Because Everton, they got Norwich next. You expect them to batter Norwich.
Let me run through it, yeah? I'm just having a look at my team here. I didn't realise Everton had Norwich next. So I'm expecting Gray to do some business. I'm expecting him fully to do what needs to be done.
Grealish is also a shout, because Grealish has played. Look, he started all of City's 5 games so far. He's completed 90 minutes. Like so far, he kind of seems a bit immune to Pep's rotation so far.
Because he's Pep's guy, that's why, isn't it?
Maybe it's because they spent £100 million on him, and Pep might have a bit of a pressure to play him, kind of thing. But possibly. I know, but you never know with Pep, innit? Like Pep
would rotate him in an instant. It wouldn't surprise you.
Yeah. But Grealish could potentially be a shot.
It wouldn't surprise me at all.
But then at the same time, Chelsea, Liverpool next. Don't know.
See that? I got selection headaches. Let me share mine. I got selection. I'm unsure what to do. But obviously, the Carabao Cup games coming up will make it clearer. And then you'll know who's fit and who's not and blah, blah, blah. So I'm having a look here right now. So, yeah, there's mine.
Man, Jota has been frustrating as well, We're going your points thing.
Sure has been, sure has been. Should have scored, man. Should have scored. Smith, I don't know.
Because I think Firmino might be back next week.
Yeah, I'm still gonna keep him in simply because I think he'll play. I think he'll play regardless. Go on.
What do you think of Bamford?
Well, he got an assist, and I think eventually he'll come good just because of how Leeds play. At home to West Ham, home to Watford, away to Southampton, at home to Wolves, away to Norwich. They're favourable fixtures. To me, they're favourable fixtures. So I'm definitely looking at it like, what's it called? He's going to play. And I think he'll score. Home to Watford, home to West Ham, home to Watford, away to Southampton, home to Wolves, away to Norwich. Then the home to Leicester, away to Spurs, I might do. If he don't come through this 4 or 5 game period and get goals, he's gone. But
because I was looking at like his stats and stuff, innit? Even the other day, he had 4 shots. 1 was on target.
Yeah.
So at least he's having the shots. And then I was looking at his overall this season. He's still averaging 3 shots per game, which is very, very high for a number 9, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And then the next thing I was looking at, if Bamford's on a sticky patch, who else is going to come in? I looked at it. Are they really going to play Rodrigo up top? The answer is probably no. Who else do they have? They have Sam Greenwood, who hasn't played a minute so far in the Premier League for Leeds this year. So I don't think they really have any other options other than Bamford.
That's what I'm saying. And that's why I'm definitely 100% Bamford keeping in. Lukaku, even though they've got tough fixtures, home to City. Actually, but City got a lot of injuries. Yeah, I'm keeping Lukaku. City have a lot of injuries. So that's why I'm keeping Lukaku. I'm keeping Bamford. The problem I have is, do I bring Antonio back in? Or do I leave St. Maximum in there?
What's St. Maximum's fixtures?
Watford,
Wolves, Tottenham.
I fancy him away to Watford,
We go down a bit.
Away to Watford makes sense. I'm going to check out West Ham's fixtures and decide. Away to Watford, away to Wolves, home to Spurs, away to Palace.
Yeah, that's a very good run.
That's favourable fixtures. And he's in form. Like, I watched the game. I did a watch-along for the Newcastle Leeds game. He is in form. He is 100% in form.
Yeah, I watched that as well, but at the same time, man, I don't know about Steve Bruce, Newcastle as a whole.
You said all this to me on Friday.
Yeah, I know, but
he scored. So you need to
still, but Newcastle still didn't win the game, innit?
I forget them winning the game. I'm talking about.
Have they even won a game so far this year?
No, I don't think so. No,
that's what I'm saying, man. Like,
I'm not saying winning games. I'm talking specifically about St. Maximum. I can see him scoring. I could see them losing to Watford and he still scores. Similar to not as bad. They as bad defensively as Leeds are. But let me check. What's Antonio's fixtures? Let me see. I don't know what West Ham's fixtures are. Let me have a look. Bear with me. Let me see West Ham. And what you lot saying is Antonio. Who in the comments had Antonio in their team?
Antonio got Leeds. They got Leeds, Brentford, Everton, Tottenham, Villa, Liverpool.
Oh, they got Leeds. Yeah, he's going back in. 100%.
They got Leeds next week.
Yeah. Anyone who's got Leeds, I'm playing like against 100%.
But then after, say, game week 9-ish, when they got Tottenham, Villa, Liverpool, Wolves, City, do you want him for those?
Nah, that's where it might get a bit sticky. So Leeds, Brentford, away to Everton, home to Spurs, even away to Villa. I don't mind him in them fixtures at all. Maybe Liverpool at home to Liverpool and away to City, but minus those, I'd play him in all these. He's probably going back in. Because I fancy him to score against Leeds.
Yeah.
What are you saying? Because you got away to
You
Leeds.
fancy most attackers against Leeds.
Exactly. Home to Brentford, away to Everton, home to Spurs, away to Villa. I give him a run. So I'll probably end up taking St. Maximum out, to be honest. Yeah, Salah makes sense. Jota I will keep in there for now. Who would you reckon is a good replacement for Jota, though? You're saying Firmino might be back.
But I don't think he'll start against City, would he? I think Brentford Jota will start, but I'm talking about the game after, innit?
Oh, you're talking about the game after? That's when I might switch him out.
So game week 7, I think
sense.
it is.
Yeah, Rafinha. They're saying he's injured, but I keep
Rafinha. No, you know what it was? Rafinha going into the game was a bit of a doubt in it because of one of, I think, was it his knee or something?
He said hip on here, but I'll try.
Hip, yeah. And then when he came off after like 60, 70 minutes.
Yeah.
Because I think Bielsa probably wanted to rest him a bit, innit?
I'm looking at.
But I still think he'll play.
Rafinha. Cancelo makes sense. Cancelo. Marcel gave away the penalty against Brentford, didn't he?
What do you think of Wolves? Because I watched the game, innit?
I didn't watch the game, but they look like, from the highlights, it looks like they're in trouble. They're in trouble. Big trouble.
I don't know, man.
They're in big trouble. They haven't won. They're getting rolled over by Brentford. Like, they're in trouble. They're in big trouble, fam. Come on,
That's probably Wolves' worst defensive display this season, because I thought Ivan Toney absolutely bullied the back line in it. I thought it was an incredible performance from him, kind of thing. I think going forward, they still had a couple chances. Adama Traore was hit and miss. You know him, innit?
Yeah. The chances is not a problem for them. It's not the creating of the chances. Have they not had the fourth most shots or something like that in the league?
Raul Jimenez was an interesting one because I watched him very closely, innit? And I think, I think I said this to you the other day as well. I think Raul Jimenez right now is probably, I think he's a bit of like lost in confidence and he's not 100% back to his old self, innit? Because I said this, like towards the last 10 minutes, there was a ball that came in by Adama Traore. Jimenez was on the end of it. And normally you expect Jimenez to score 9 times out of 10 because Jimenez is actually very, very good in the air. But he just hit it wide. And then after that, he took his headband off in it and chucked it on the floor. So I don't know if that's trying to like play a part in his like overall game because maybe like he's like peripheral vision's kind of blocked or something.
Facts.
Or maybe he's just carrying a bit more weight with the headband. Like we don't know how heavy it is, kind of thing.
And that can affect you when you are heading the ball. You know what I'm saying? Like that can affect the direction. Because I remember you telling me about the header before I seen it. Then when I seen it and I seen him dash it off. So but I was smart enough not to put him in, and that's why I went with St. Maximum. When you was doubting me, Statman, whether I should go.
No, because the thing is, it will just make so much sense from an offensive point of view because they're creating so many chances.
They create chances, but they can't score.
Yeah, but eventually, I think it's like 1 or something, 1 or 2.
Well, 1 and 2 in 5 games.
I think it might be 2, you know, because eventually you just expect Wolves to click, kind of thing. But then at the same time, I said this on the show on Friday. Yeah, is this going to be like Brighton last year? Because Brighton were creating chances for fun.
That's the problem. Yeah.
Like in terms of XG, where were they? 5th? Let me see.
And they don't put the numbers up. They don't put the numbers up. That's the problem. They don't.
Brighton last year for expected points were 5th, behind City, Chelsea, Liverpool, United.
Yeah,
they had a better expected points than Leicester, West Ham, Arsenal, Tottenham, Leeds. Defensively and going forward, they did their kind of thing last year. So it's a weird one.
Yeah, they just don't put the numbers up, fam. That's the thing. They don't. Ice cream van in the building and that. Someone about to go get some ice cream. You need to leave to go get some ice cream for your kids. Are you good?
This guy, man.
Are you good? I'm just making sure, man. You know what I'm saying? I want you to be the best possible father you can be, fam. That's
You're
all.
an idiot. You are an idiot.
You're an idiot. The camera,
You're an idiot.
Why am I an idiot, stunt, man? It's okay,
I hate this
man.
guy.
It's good. Like if my niece was here and the ice cream van and she wanted me to go, I'd go. I'd be like, yo, stunt, man, hold down the show. It's cool. I'm saying you got 2 kids in it, so it's calm. You might want ice cream.
I hate this guy.
I'm
trying to spread the false
I'm saying
narratives on my name.
What false narratives? The chat told me. I was like, right, mad thing. You know what I'm saying? Your kids was in the back. It's cool stuff, man. We don't judge. You know what I'm saying? We judge you for a lot of things, not that. People make sure you slap the light button.
Look at this guy laughing as well. Put the comment up 427 by James.
I was gonna get to that. All right, large up Abdallah, big up everyone in the chat. Arsenal fans are absolutely what's it called? You lot are shameless. Lauren talking about get 3 Arsenal defenders in. Nah, I'm good.
I think Tierney might have come off injured, if I'm not wrong.
He's always injured, man.
Well, someone in the chat might know, innit? Because that's what
Where's
I heard.
427? Where was that? Which one? Which comment is it you want me to put up?
By James.
Link James.
Yeah.
This. The team that won yesterday.
Undeserved.
Who cares if it's undeserved? They won, innit? You know what I'm saying? Here we are.
Go to the comment by
Which one?
Bangkok Wolves 428.
I'll big up Dan Levitt. He says, are we not mentioning that Leicester have had a poor start than their usual standards? Go on your thoughts.
What do you think of Leicester?
They have had a poor start.
I wanted to ask you, innit?
Yeah, they have had a poor start. They've got injuries, I believe so. And that can disrupt you. Also, the pressure's on them as well. That can add into it too. In regards, they finished 5th again, which is a great finish for them. And they won the FA Cup. And they added to their squad, like Neil's always talking about on Shameless. Shout out to my guy Neil, who's a Leicester fan. And they added squad depth. That was one thing they didn't have. They added Samari. They added a couple of others, but injuries can take its toll as well. So maybe it's just a poor start, but they'll click into gear. But it is a poor start, like by their standards, because they would have been looking at Brighton like, all right, we can win and this can get us up and going. Because he didn't even look too impressive against Norwich. And everyone's beating Norwich. Everyone has beaten Norwich, I should say. But we'll see.
I don't know, man. Because I can't lie, the way I look at Leicester in terms of the signings, most of the signings were squad players, isn't it?
Yes.
I know Samara started on the weekend and stuff.
Yeah.
And maybe Vestergaard, but that's more because of the injuries and stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, they've had injuries. I think injuries comes down to their poor start, I would say.
Well, are you not worried in terms of them going forward? Because they only had 3 shots on target. And overall in the league, they bottom 3 for shots.
Well, really? Jesus. Has Tillemans been playing or is he injured?
Yeah, Tielemans got the assist for the James Vardy goal.
It's the wide spots. That's the problem for them. Barnes, Perez. Who else they got in them wide areas?
Maddison on the right.
Lookman
could be a shout, just to bring something different. Because Lookman came on and I think he completed 4 out of 4 dribbles when he came on, innit?
Maybe.
So that's something different in terms of what Leicester have, because he'll take players on and stuff. He's very, very direct.
Yeah, I think the wide players is the problem. It's like, where's the creativity coming from? Yes, Maddison plays in the 10, but I'm looking at your Perez, I'm looking at Barnes. You mentioned Lookman. Why they just didn't go back? You know who they're crying out for, who just went to Everton? Damari Gray. I don't get why he didn't fit that.
We're seeing Damari Gray excel in a more central role kind of thing, isn't it?
That's true, but I think Damari Gray is still be effective as a wide player for them. Put it this way, I think Gray's better than Perez.
Yeah, I do agree with that.
I think he's better than Perez. So that's what I'd say about that.
Potentially.
Where else we at? No, I'm not putting Matip in my team, Ali. I'm not doing that.
He was resting as well on the weekend.
Yeah. I think, James, if you want more energy, you bring the energy. We feeding off you lot. We feeding off the crowd. Bring more energy. This is an earlier show. Bring more energy. Where else we
Flawless just woke up an hour ago, people.
Yeah, I woke up like an hour and a half ago. What do you mean? Jimenez is not the same. He said Chan is our best forward.
He looked very, very good when he came on the little nutmeg as well.
Yeah, he's a Wolves fan, so he's watching him closely. Saying. Kamza says, I've left Antonio in my team for Leeds. Yeah, I'm putting Antonio back in. That's a straight swap. I'm therefore doing that. It's a straight. I'm just hoping that Rafinha and Trent are both pass fit. Otherwise, I'm kind of in trouble with that.
I think Trent will probably go because it was just an illness, innit? And apparently he wanted to play on the weekend as well. This weekend, he wanted to play.
Ali A says, why not Flawless? He'll play against Brentford Matip because he's not good for FPL. That's why. He's not an assist threat.
I don't think he's actually a massive. The thing is, around that range, if you have a Liverpool defender, you want it to be Trent, innit?
Yeah, 100%. Because Matip don't get goals and assists like that.
No, but he is an aerial threat. But I think with Matip, he's not 100% guaranteed to start every single game because probably Klopp will look after him because of his injury record. Secondly, they have Joe Gomez and Konate. And Konate, first game clean sheet.
Facts. Whereas Matip played in the week. You get me? Made a mistake for one of the goals and conceded 2. So I know who I'm going with. And like you said, rotation risk, injury risk as well. So that's why I'm not banking on him. Zeno saying I have larger my guy Zeno. He says I have Ronaldo, Lukaku, Salah, and Trent in one team. Mad. Lajum Nippin says big up flawless. And Statman Zeno also says Poch has a better team, but Ollie is the dead manager. Eyes, and he says free Statman Waynes. Why is he calling you Statman Waynes?
They replaced the B with a W because I took a W yesterday. Didn't it? Three-time world champion.
Oh my god. All right, Statman, would you put both Bruno and Ronaldo in the FPL team since both seem to stat pad?
No. Wait, did Bruno get a goal contribution yesterday?
Yeah, did he not? Wait, is that class? Because he crossed the ball.
No, he didn't.
Because he crossed the ball to Ronaldo, and then Ronaldo scored the rebound.
I wouldn't have Bruno because obviously I think for that price range, you're now relying on Bruno Fernandes in open play in it. And we know in open play, his goal contributions tend to decrease, which is normal kind of thing, isn't it, for any single player?
Yeah, true.
Because I think last year, without penalties, he was averaging 0.61 goal contributions per night. And now you're looking at the price range that he's at. I think it's 11.9 million right now.
That's a lot. And you always talk about premium players.
Yeah. There's better premium players out there, especially now he's not on penalties. I would not have him in my team. But interesting enough, since Ronaldo's come, we haven't had a penalty yet, even though we should have got a couple yesterday, and we haven't had a free kick.
Let's not get into that. You know what I'm saying? The penalties and all that. We've not had a free kick.
No, we haven't had a free kick from a shooting range. I expect Ronaldo.
Oh, right. Okay.
Other than that one against Young Boys, I think it was when. But even that was a bit proper shooting range kind of thing, isn't it? That we've seen.
Oh, I hear what you're saying. We shouldn't have had a penalty yesterday, but I hear what you're saying in regards to
no, we should have.
Penalty. No, we shouldn't. Which one was the penalty?
I thought the Kurt Zouma one was a penalty. And then I was watching Sky Sports today, innit?
Yeah.
And I saw the Soufal claim again, and I can't lie, that's the penalty, the Soufal one.
The one.
The more I've watched it, the Soufal
I don't even know which one that is. Wait, was that not Zabaleta? Or was it Koufal?
Zabaleta retired.
No, Zabaleta. Why do I keep thinking Koufal's that Zabaleta? I'm tripping. I don't know what going. Go on, bro.
The one that Ronaldo went back onto the left, innit? Soufal actually hit him. And I was listening to what's the guy's name? Dermot Gallagher or something?
Yeah.
That ref. Sky Sports had him on, and he said that's the biggest penalty shot for United. That should have been a penalty. He said the other two probably no, but he said that one should have been a penalty. So I think United did get very, very unlucky yesterday.
I would say that. The Zuma one's clumsy, but I think Ronaldo's on his way down. But he's clumsy. I don't think the Koufal one is as clumsy, but we've seen them given. But do I believe either of them are penalties? No.
I think the Soufal one's definitely a penalty.
Yeah, I think that. So no Bruno. That's why I took Bruno out. That's why I wildcarded. As soon as Ronaldo came out, I was like, Bruno's numbers are going to go down. And then be saying it, flawless Fofana's in defense is a big loss for them. I think that packs it, that part of it as well.
And Johnny Evans.
They've got injuries. So that's the center of your defense. They've got injuries. That's the problem. YG says, which Everton player should I put into my squad since they play Norwich? I'd have a look, see if Dominic Calvert-Lewin's fit. I've got Gray.
I don't think he will be.
Townsend's a shout. Townsend's probably a shout. Is Gray or Townsend?
I think Gray's probably the biggest shout.
Yeah. Weekly update says, why not Alonso? He's been killing it so far.
Alonso going forward has been very, very impressive, isn't it? But I think with Marcus Alonso, you know what it is, yeah? You do expect at one point or not for Chilwell to come in, and he still hasn't really been given a chance. Chilwell this season, which is a weird one because if we're looking at Marcus Alonso so far, look, he's got a goal, he's got an assist. Yesterday, very, very good going forward. The City game, he could easily play, but then after that, Southampton, Brentford, Norwich, Newcastle, Burnley, Leicester, that's a very, very good run going forward as well, isn't it? So I don't know. He could be a shout. How much is he? 5.7 million. Wow, that's actually a very, very good shout.
So you'd look at Alonso, even though he's a rotation risk.
No, but we say he's a rotation risk, but he hasn't been rotated so far because he hasn't given Chilwell a chance.
True, sir. And Chelsea have played well.
Yeah. Because surely you just stick with the same. Actually,
Formula,
saying
that's
that
the
Tuchel
word.
does rotate.
Yes.
I think Marcus Alonso, if you want to bring him in, make sure you have players on the bench that can play just in case. Because he could
What's his
easily play
price?
5.7.
That's a good price for him, actually. Considering how much of an attacking threat he is. And he's also on set pieces as well.
Because he probably could have easily scored a goal yesterday as well. The one that I think Azpilicueta played across and he got cleared off the line.
Yeah, so he's a goal threat.
Yeah, Chilwell might play the cup game versus Villa. We need, hopefully, from an FPL point of view, he has a bad game.
And yes, Zeno says, where's James Rodriguez? Is he injured? Yes.
He's moving to Qatar.
Is he moving?
He's been linked with a move to Qatar.
I want to see him in that team.
That's what Sky Sports were reporting today.
Ali A says, Statman, what is your thoughts on your boy Nangelsman comments on earpieces in football?
It was interesting. The thing is here, like, I don't think it'll work because you see, what is it? American football.
Yeah.
He was referring to that, and then American football is like stop-start kind of thing, isn't it? The game. Whereas football is like a free-flowing game, so I don't necessarily think it'll work. And the earpiece thing, the earpiece can just easily fall out and stuff. Like, imagine going for a header.
Yeah, facts.
Whereas in American football, they have helmets protecting it.
Yeah.
So right. I think it's like, I don't think it's necessarily a comparable situation, really.
Basically, what you're saying, your guy Nangelsman's at a meh. That's what you're saying.
No, he was right in terms of saying that football needs to probably advance in terms of technology, which is correct. But he just went too far with the earpiece. But Nagelsman's that type of guy that wants to take control, and he's like a hands-on coach like Pep Guardiola. Yeah, so I can understand why he wants that.
Drill sergeant.
Yeah.
Drill sergeant. Zeno here says, I'm out. Take care. Make sure you, man, smash the likes. Big up Flawless and Statman Waynes. Large up my guy Zeno. You'll catch him on Mandem United every Tuesday and Thursday, 5 p.m. right here on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube. I was talking all things Manchester United. One Rovers Vlog says, big up Flawless and Statman. 77 points for me this week, up to 20k rank. Wow.
Share the screen.
You're doing bits.
See that?
Everton midfielder travels to Qatar before potential move. That's sad, man. I wanted to see him in there, you know what I'm saying? And that's sad.
No, but it probably does make sense in terms of his career, money.
Yeah, it makes sense. I
still think, is James Rodriguez still not quite young? He's 30. 28, that's still quite young, man.
Yeah, like he's not over the hill. I wanted to see him in this team. Imagine him with Gray and Calvert-Lewin and Townsend, like Decore and Allen behind him. I wanted to see him.
The thing is, he started the season very, very well in it last year. Yeah, and then he kind of just faded.
Yeah, he tailed off. But that was because Ancelotti was building. So I wanted to see what was what. He could still ball out, but we'll see.
Like someone said, James Rodriguez in Syria. Yeah, that could be a shout.
He can still play in Europe. No doubt about it whatsoever. He could go Bayern, play with your guy Nangelsmann.
I don't think Bayern will want him.
Weekly update says Chilwell might play the cup game versus Villa, so I don't know what happens after.
Yeah, that's what I was on about, isn't it?
We gotta wait to see and find out what's going on. That's from the weekly update who said that. Brian says no Carlo, no James. Yeah, you're right. Alderweireld is in Qatar as well. Statman, Nangelsmann, Klopp or Tuchel?
Tuchel. No, if I'm taking my biases aside, Tuchel, Klopp, Nagelsmann in that order.
Tuchel, what was that? Tuchel, Klopp, and Nagelsmann.
Yeah, Nagelsmann third.
Okay.
Because Nagelsmann's still younger than every single other
he's still
manager there, and both Klopp and Tuchel have won Champions League.
Yeah, you're right. 100%.
And this is Nagelsmann's first time at a big club.
100% right.
He's been there, 2 months, 3 months?
Anyone who has the whole Chelsea defense in FPL is eating good no? Is he saying? What do you reckon about that? Anyone who's got the Chelsea defense in their fantasy Premier League team, are they doing well?
The problem is rotation, innit? Because you can easily bring in like a Chalobah. You don't know whether Thiago Silva or Christensen are going to play. You don't know if Reece James is going to play. So it's a weird one. Other than so far Marcus Alonso and Rudiger, I think everyone else has been rotated.
Weird up. And Yafet says, man, it's dope you're doing Premier League fantasy. I don't know how many I missed. I'm here. Well, welcome. We're glad you found it. There's a play. Make sure after you finish watching this show, there is a playlist on the channel for every single one. It's every Friday, It's every Friday, 4 p.m. on Statman's channel, and every Monday on Sarcasm City TV, 4 p.m. But there's a playlist for it. Stats, Facts, and Vibes podcast. Make sure you hit the like button on the channel on the video as well, and subscribe to the channel if you're new, and subscribe to Statman Baines' channel as well. His link is in the title, so go subscribe to his YouTube and follow and subscribe to his Twitch as well. Yeah, flawless. James has been done dirty from the way Don Carlo just dashed and went to Madrid. Yeah, he probably feels a way about it.
Yeah, but you can't blame him, man.
Yeah, I can't blame Ancelotti. No.
That Azpilicueta thing really got an Azpilicueta play all his play. Azpilicueta got arrested against Villa, innit? Because then he played not Villa, sorry. Actually. Wait. He got arrested against Aston Villa, and then he played the Champions League game, innit? So you don't expect Azpilicueta to play 3 games a week, do you?
Like I said, once we've seen the Carabao Cup lineups, then we'll have more of an idea of who's playing where. Because I'm still debating what to do. I think my original plan was to take St. Maximin back out and put Antonio in, because Antonio's playing against Leeds.
Yeah, against City you would definitely play. I do agree with that though.
And I'm just hoping Rafinha and Trent are both fit, and then I'm good to go. I said, who do you reckon I should have off the bench first, Duffy or Livramento?
Who are they playing?
So Duffy is playing. 1 second. Brian where is it?
View information.
Yeah, my shit just, there we go. Fixtures. Away to Crystal Palace.
And Livramento has.
And Southampton of. They're at home to Wolves. Yeah, I'm going Livramento. Both favourable fixtures, though. Both favourable fixtures.
That's at home, so you probably do slightly favour Livramento.
Definitely.
And going forward, he looks very, very good as well, isn't it?
Take Livramento. I'm going to switch that around.
And they kept the clean sheet against City.
Yep.
City had 1 shot on target.
Ali says, Nagelsmann is overrated. Stop gassing him, Statman. You're like Ryan for Matip.
He's not overrated. Listen, I'm the only one that properly pushes the Nagelsmann agenda in the footballing world.
Yeah, I think he's a good manager, and that's it. I don't rate him as highly as you do. I think he's a good manager, and that's that.
Like, if you say Nagelsmann's unproven it, then I'm like, yeah, fair player in it, because this is still his first year. We'll see how he does after, kind of thing, after this season.
I think he's a good manager, and that's it.
I think he's a very, very good young coach coming up that has his own style of play.
On Rovers Vlog says Rudiger has played every game so far. I'll probably get rested against Villa.
In the cup, yeah.
Yeah, in the cup, I presume so. Livramento is so cold, I can't wait for him to come back and take over Azpilicueta's spot. Except Livramento pocketed Grealish still. Livramento getting the hype still, but he's been on job. That's why I just switched it around.
He's been very, very good.
He has been very, very, yep. 100%. He's been good. 100%. He's been good. But yeah, I'm just going to talk about my masterclass. You get me? A flawless masterclass move. We're putting St. Maximin in the team and taking Antonio out rather than certain people on the panel not mentioning any names. We're talking about putting in Jimenez over St. Maximin, even though I was like, St. Maximin, Leeds, makes sense. And who bagged? St. Maximin. That's all I'm going to say.
I'm still above you, though.
Yeah, that's because you had a head start. I'm still figuring this out. Now I'm here to get it. How many points you get this week? How many points you get this
67.
Week? 67. Okay, and I got 66. And
I haven't played any chips yet.
And what do you mean you ain't played any chips yet? What does that mean?
You played the wild card. I haven't done any of that.
That's the chips, you know.
That's what it's called.
Oh, is it? I don't know about this Premier League, Fantasy Premier League jargon. And then you lot continue to get your questions in as well before we close out the show. And then last week I watched you. So it's like, right, man's closing the gap. You feel me?
No, but I extended the gap this week.
By a point. You know what I'm saying?
Every point counts.
Yeah, it really does, innit? You got to scrape, you know what I'm saying, fam? I know the pressure's on. You're feeling the pressure, Stam, and it's okay.
Pressure from you.
You feel the pressure, fam. It's okay. Flawless, you reckon Mason's GNA will dry up with Ronaldo and Bruno starting almost every game in the foreseeable future? No, simply because of how Greenwood plays. He'll shoot. That's what it is. Like, I bet if Statman does his stats, he probably averages, at least 2-3 shots per game? And
I don't think he had a shot this week.
Did he not have a shot this week? I'm surprised about that. But normally he does. That's rare.
Yeah. You know, one thing I say about Greenwood, yeah, like, in terms of assists, I think he needs to change his game, innit? I really, really do think he needs to change his game. Like, I've said this here. Mason Greenwood has an unbelievable cross on him. We've seen it time and time again when he puts in a ball. It is very, very good. But why does he not do that enough kind of thing? He has the quality, but not the volume right now.
Because he's a shoot first type of guy.
Yeah, exactly. But sometimes you need to change your game. Like, and the thing is that he can do that. Because there's certain times, for example, like we were talking about in the 30 talk, yeah? You know the assist that he got against Newcastle in terms of the FPL one?
Yeah.
He literally took a shot, but that shot wasn't really on. He could have put that ball in to Cristiano Ronaldo, for example, in the box. And that would have been a better goal-scoring opportunity for us.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. I think he can get his GA up if he changes his game slightly.
No. I hear that. He definitely is more than capable. 100%. And Yafet's asking about, y'all got a league, or is it too late to join? No, you can join. Someone please put the league and the code in the chat for Yafet, please. Somebody please do that. MB says, Flawless, Tommy Asu might be a good bet, fam. I don't know about Arsenal. I do not trust Arsenal whatsoever.
I got Ben White, to be fair.
I don't trust Arsenal. Reckon Ronaldo going to do well for the next weekend. Ronaldo will score goals. He's a safe bet. Ronaldo will score goals. Like, that's without question. Without question, he'll score goals. So, yeah. 1 second. Currently 7th in the FPL by numbers league, says One Rovers Vlogs. Wow. I'm 7th, you know. Larger Big Six Bands. Big on my guy Monts as well. You hear me? 1/3 of the Analysis at Anfield podcast on Sarcasm City TV, but go sub to Big Six Bands. You can catch him on the Sarcasm City podcast on here as well, which is current affairs show. There you go. Fantasy Premier League. There it is. Flawless put Mane on for Jota. Mane is scoring goals. Jota is not doing anything.
See the Mane thing that I said the other day about Mane had the most shots and stuff, and then bang, he bagged.
He did, but I don't know if I trust if he's worth the -4.
Yeah, I wouldn't go Salah to Mane, but I'm just saying, like, Mane's underlying numbers are very, very good so far. But at the same time, Salah has penalties. You expect Salah to get more goal contributions this season as a whole.
That's it. Facts. That's it. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't trust it at all. I don't trust that.
But it's not like it's like a differential towards the end of the season that you might want to have. If you're chasing someone in the league and you're like 20 points away, they have Salah, you bring him on, and then it's kind of like a free hit kind of thing. Let's see who bags more.
You got both. Are you saying both or either or?
Like, say towards the end of the season, say, just pretend it's me and you, yeah. I'm first in my league and you're second. I have Salah. Then you might want to bring in Mane for the last 3-4 weeks. Okay. And then it's like, that could help you gain the 20 points kind of thing.
Yeah, I get you.
Is a differential that you want to have towards the end of the season. Right now, you want to have Salah.
Definitely. Right, FPL by numbers, I'm in the top 300. Let's go. I'm saying. Oh, yeah, this is hilarious. Yeah, man, Notorious FAT says magic, you know. That was jokes. Statman was hating. Because he was doing the most Twitter fingers. You know what I'm saying? When PSG were losing and that. And then Poch
it was a fact.
Messi, and then boom. Did what
injury.
He did.
I wanted to speak about this as well, yeah. You see Messi when he came off?
Go on.
He didn't shake Pochettino's hand.
Yeah, I seen it, man. He'll get
but if that was Cristiano Ronaldo, everyone would call him arrogant. But because it's Messi, the golden boy, he gets away with it.
Talk about it. Let's go, Statman. I'm with you on this. Let's go.
Exactly.
Let's talk about it. Yes, you're smart. You are spot on.
I know.
Yes.
I know.
Let's go, Statman. Let's go, Statman.
Ronaldo, you're just going to back. Ronaldo is a fact. I'm telling you, Messi is the golden boy. Anything he does, people think, he's a nice guy. But let's be honest, Messi does have a bit of arrogance in him. Yes, and I'm fine with that, but keep the same energy that you do for Ronaldo.
Keep the same energy, people. I am with Statman 110%, which is rare because we don't agree on a lot. But that I agree with 1,000%. We don't, innit? Because you just be wilding out here with your top red status. But we move. Shade says disappointing week.
Like people
What
don't
did you
even
get?
let me give credit to Ollie, you know. Like yesterday, I think I put a tweet out, was like, fair play to Ollie that he's 2 subs linked up, innit?
Yeah.
And someone was like, nah, you can't be saying that.
Is that what someone
Wait, let me get it up. Let me get it up.
Wait, is that what someone said to you?
No,
someone
no,
said
no.
you can't be saying that. Nobody did tweet you that, fam. No chance.
No, wait.
Someone added you back and said you can't be saying that.
Wait.
No one did say that. Not a chance.
Let me get his exact words. I said, say what you want about Ollie's in-game management, but his subs linked up with the last goal. He deserves credit. Mm-hmm. And then, where's the guy going?
It's like Ahmed here says Messi is a diva. No wonder every attacker besides Suarez a name I hated playing with him. I don't say he's a diva, but does he have an arrogance to him?
This guy delete it.
He absolutely had arrogance. Well, Statman sent the goons. Strapman Baines, that's what it is. Man got shook. You know what I'm saying? Statman sent the goons to man's yard. Wake up with a horse's head in your bed.
There's no way this guy deleted it.
Of course he did, Statman. Why are you acting like you didn't put the goons on him? I know you're not trying to
Nah, because I don't even quote people when I reply.
Yeah, but your goon seeing it, fam. You know what I'm saying? Why you acting like you got people in these streets? That man used to be running these streets. And now he's doing the YouTube thing and he's in uni and he's kicked back. Don't think he's not got people. You wake up with a horse's head in your bed. You know what I'm saying? You wake up and your dog's missing. Like,
this guy.
It's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? You wake up and you get me your car's put through, one of the wheels missing and that. Like, Statman don't smoke. That's why I don't joke with him too heavy.
Fine. The guy replied, you were screaming Ollie and now you're happy. So I replied, so you can't give credit when it's due. And then someone replied, you overreact too much. That's the problem. How was that overreacting? I literally said he deserved credit.
That's not overreacting. You know what it is? Because people want you to be... If you're Ollie out, you can't praise him. Same way if you're Ollie in, you can't criticize him.
No, but this person was Ollie out though.
No, that's what he's saying. That's what I'm saying. If you are... No. The thing is, that's my point. It's certain and it's wrong. It's not right. Certain people who are Ollie out is what I'm saying. Certain people who are Ollie out, if they see someone praising him, they will be like, that's wrong. You shouldn't praise him, even if he does a good job. Whereas if you get certain people who are Ollie in, if someone criticizes him, they won't criticize him. People go too far left in the... Like, I'm balanced with it. Like, if he does something good, I'll praise him for it.
Like, let's be honest, what's the point if you're just going to hate on Ollie every single time, or you're just going to praise Ollie every single time? You might as well not watch the game. You've already made your mind up.
Yeah, you're right. I agree 100%. That's why if he does something well, I praise him. Like, if he puts a lineup out that I like, I turn around and say, I like that lineup. Or if he puts
with the match sub, at the point,
Bro.
I was like, I don't know. I don't think that makes sense that you bring on a man your match. But then, Ollie's thinking was that Matic breaks the lines very well, innit? And he broke the line for the goal and he scored. Lingard scored.
Yeah.
And it was a very, very, very good pass by the man you match. So you have to give Ole Gunnar Solskjaer credit for that sub.
I hear you. I hear exactly what you're saying. Lola, I hear that flawless. My guy says NB. Bain St. Patrick woke him up with the strap. 100%, man. You know what I mean? Man, just put the burner to his head and let man know what it is. Don't tweet me this garbage. Make sure you've got new people joining. Hit the like button on the video. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to Statman Baines' channel as well. The link is in the title, so you can click on it right now and subscribe to his channel. I agree, Ronaldinho is the true GOAT. Ross Statman, did you start uni, bro? Economics, yeah. Yeah, man, he sees numbers in his sleep.
27.
Let's go. Top red Baines. You know what I'm saying? As Notorious FAT says, as Paco says, flawless, you are not balanced with it. I am balanced with it. It's just that Ollie does more things wrong than he does right.
Other than Pochettino.
That's what it is. Like, that's the problem with Ollie. He does more things wrong than he does right. He has single-handedly sapped all of the hope and belief out of me in us doing anything. I have no hope or no... What's the word I'm looking for? I have no hope in us doing anything this season. Genuinely being successful. Zero. I don't see us doing nothing. We are now, that's what I realized. Like, in my eyes, this is just my opinion on it. We are now, we're just on a we're on a vibes game by game basis. Literally. There's no end game. There's no long-term success. There's no long-term goal. We're Everton or West Ham. No disrespect to those teams. We're Aston Villa. Just taking on a game by game basis, hoping to win matches to finish in the top 4 or finishing, well, we're finishing the top 6, but the same way Villa or Everton are looking at top 6, our goal is top 4 because we don't win anything. Our Champions League hopes is probably quarterfinals.
But no, I think that's the goal of the owners.
I think when I say that's the goal of the owners, that's the furthest I think we can go. I don't think do you believe we can win the league? Do you have hope we can put a run together and go on a genuine title charge and challenge for the league?
Probably not, because I'll be honest, I don't know how Chelsea get beat right now.
And that's my point. This is why I have no hope. So we win, but I know it's a hollow victory because it's not going to lead to anything. It's not going to lead to anything. It might have hearts. I'm just like, of course, I'm happy.
Wait, that's the question. How do you think Chelsea get beat?
They don't. No, they just have an off day.
Do you see any weaknesses in Chelsea's game right now?
Not at all. They're the man league. I think they win the league.
Because I asked this question to Ty from Never a Foul, innit?
Yeah.
And I said the same thing, and he's like, I don't know. And I was like, normally every single team has a bit of a weakness. Like you see with City, for example, even when they were winning the league, their left back was always an issue.
Well,
and now with Chelsea, I'll be like, I don't know. But you might be able to have a 0-0 draw against them. Because I still don't think they create an unbelievable amount of chances, kind of thing.
Yeah, they need to have an off day. That's how you beat them. For them to have an off day. But I don't see them. They was my pick before the league started. And then as I've seen them, the game against Liverpool, in which they managed 10 men, the game away to Spurs, they've gone away to Emirates, Spurs, Liverpool, and just look comfortable. Look absolutely comfortable. Yeah, larger part of mods as well. And that's my thoughts on it. That's why with United, it's a hollow victory. I'm more relieved when we win. I'm more relieved than I am happy.
But I think yesterday was one of our better performances this season.
And it wasn't good, and I agree. I agree with you. But we don't play well.
Liverpool's a shot as well. Liverpool. Have you seen Liverpool and Chelsea? They've matched their results every single time. That's insane.
Well, I think what happened with Liverpool is their bench will come into play. The squad will come
African Cup of Nations time. Let's see what happens there for that 2 weeks. The
squad will come into play. And they should have beat Chelsea. You're talking about weaknesses. This air of invincibility that Chelsea have, Liverpool should have crashed it. They should have hit that. 10 men.
But even then, the thing is, even if Chelsea lose, for example, they have the characters in that training room to pull it back and not let their heads drop. Like they got Kante there, Jorginho there, who's won everything. Romelu Lukaku's a massive ego. Thiago Silva's a born winner.
Yep, you're right.
Aspilicueta.
Yeah.
Tuchel now as well, which doesn't help.
That's why I don't see them. To beat them, they have to have an off day. Because defensively, you're not getting anything out of them. Especially now, I think he did it in the second half, correct me if I'm wrong. When he brought on Kante, he had Kante, Kovacic, and Jorginho.
And Team Werner.
If they get that one attacking player to work with Lukaku, it's a wrap. If one of them attacking players, whether it's Ziyech, whether it's Pulisic, whether it's Mount, whether it's Callum Hudson-Odoi, whether it's Werner, well, it won't be Werner. But if it's any of the other four, and they click into gear and get into any sort of good form, it's a wrap.
Someone said we're losing Mendy in the AFCON as well. Yeah, but to be fair, look at Kepa right now. Kepa played the other day and he kept a clean sheet. Kepa.
You see what Statman just knocked over? That's Liverpool's bottle going. That's what that is. But we move.
Because you know what with Kepa here? I said this before Tuchel came in. I think this guy's the worst keeper in the league, 100%. The year before that Tuchel came, but now Kepa's kind of, I don't know what it is with Kepa here. He's got the confidence. The defense is a lot better, and we're seeing a better Kepa.
He is, because he's got a better defense around him. So you're going to see a better Kepa.
No, but even then, I think his overall shot stopping ability has gone better. Because there was a point the season before Tuchel came in that his save percentage was in the 50s. He was shocking. Like imagine conceding every other shot. That's what Kepa was doing.
Yeah,
he was literally letting balls go through his legs every single time.
Yeah, long shots and stuff like that.
Yeah,
but yeah, that's my thoughts on what's it called on United. The reason why it seems I'm not balanced is because I don't rate this guy. He does more things wrong than he does right. To me, Like if he puts out, like put it this way, if Tellers and Dalot start playing, I praise him for that. If I see them this week and then on the weekend and in the Premier League game after, then I'd be like, you know what? I like that. But we know he's not going to do that. You already know. If I see Matic and Donny, praise. Or if I see the midfield three of Donny, Pogba, and Bruno, I know certain people don't want to see that, I'll praise him. We should just do the Leeds thing.
Nah,
see how Leeds play and just go for it. Why not?
Because I don't want to get exposed at the back.
We get exposed at the back anyway.
Yes and no. I think we get right now we're getting exposed a lot out wide, isn't it? With the balls coming in, like Luke Shaw, Wan-Bissaka.
Are you happy watching us? Are you entertained?
No, but I don't think defensively we've been shocking.
I know you're not entertained because when I'm on watch-alongs, people be in the chat like, yo, Statman's going mad on Rance's channel on the watch-along, fam. So I know you weren't happy, so don't come here. I don't go mad. Cool, collected. You be going mad because they be in the chat like, yo, go check on your boy Statman. Make sure he's okay. His beard's on fire. You know what I'm saying? That's how angry you are. You know what I'm saying? I know Statman because I've clicked in and seen it. You've been clipped up before.
Nah.
This is my point. You've been clipped up before because of match days.
When?
On watch-alongs. You never been clipped up last season?
No.
Are you going mad?
Nah, I didn't do watch-alongs last year.
All right, okay, I stand corrected.
I think I done like one, and that was for the Tottenham game, and that was it.
I stand corrected. You're right. I stand corrected.
And even in the Tottenham game, I think Said and who else was on it? I think Said. I can't remember. Said was on it, and someone else. They were like 10, 15 seconds ahead, didn't it? So the joy was sucked out.
See, look, Davey Fisher's right. Statman, the football is shit. And we are going in a title race anyway. So how could you not be happy if we played like Leeds? There's nothing to lose. We have nothing to lose. What's the difference? I was having this discussion.
You think Leeds have been good this year?
No, they haven't. I'm not saying I'm saying with the players we have, if we play like Leeds, at least it would be entertaining. We'd create more chances. We'd score more goals. With the players we have, the talent we have. And we have better defenders than they do. 1-on-1, we got Champions League Varane. We got Aaron Wan Ninja Basako.
Let's not overhype Wan-Bissaka.
Well, I'm saying 1-on-1.
And then the rest of the defensive game.
Wait. But the thing is, if you play like Leeds, you do a lot of 1-on-1 defending. Is there a better 1-on-1 defender in the league than Wan-Bissaka?
In the world.
So that's what I'm saying. So why not? And then you got put Varane next to him and then another. We don't entertain. We don't win, and we're not entertaining. We might as well be one of the other. We're not winning. We're not winning anything. We're not entertaining, and we don't win in general.
But currently, like, I might be being shameless here, but we're still joint top of the league.
Oh my god! See, this is why people call you a top red.
No, but am I lying?
He finishes top red.
No, but am I lying?
Never said. Did I say you was lying? Them words leave my mouth.
Don't complain.
So you got nothing to say? Did I say?
No, don't complain.
So you're happy with how it? So you're happy then, yeah?
No.
No, I'm asking a question. Are you happy?
That's a different story.
Well,
what I'm saying, currently we're joining top of the league, innit?
Are you currently happy as a Manchester United fan?
No, how we haven't won anything in the last 4 or 5 years.
Okay, then my point exactly. So we need to change what we're doing then, surely.
Yeah.
You're unhappy with the results. We need to change the method.
Ryan thinks we're in a title race.
Yeah, because Ryan also thinks that Matip is top 3 centre backs in Europe. Don't pay him any attention.
Nah, he actually knows ball.
Okay, sure. You think he's top 3 in Europe, yeah?
No. Oh no.
Who's your favourite for the title? You got Chelsea. Who's second? City.
Chelsea, City.
And then you got Liverpool third choice, like me. Okay. Mr. G.
Now I do. Before the start of the season was a different story.
Nah, flawless. Even if we have a 1% chance, I'll take that because Rivals been talking bear-ish. They need to know which club is the biggest. Whatever, innit? You know what I'm saying? Brian says 6 points against West Ham and Wolves could have easily been 1 point. We easily could have been in mid-table right now, Statman. That's my point. We're celebrating beating West Ham and Wolves. Everybody slapped Wolves. We made it the most.
Celebrating. I'm just saying we got the 3 points right now. We're still in the conversation.
What conversation is that? This one right here. Yeah, they're in the conversation of stats, facts, and vibes. You're right.
Nah, the conversation at the top of the league as we joint top.
Okay. All right. So you're saying we can win the league, yeah?
Nah, did I say that?
I'm asking you a question.
Nah,
I said, do you think we can win the league?
No.
Okay. You gave them a 100% chance.
No, but I said currently we're in the conversation because we're joint top.
Because it's 5, so are Brighton, because they're not too far off either.
Yeah, you never know. Currently, they're putting in a good run.
Yeah, currently Brighton are in the conversation too. It's not really a hard conversation to get in, is it?
Exactly. Which is why I'll take it with a pinch of salt right now.
Yeah, that's why it is. That's why I'm not celebrating it, because Brighton and Graham Potter are also.
But who said I'm celebrating it? No, but I respect Graham Potter, you know.
Look at the smile on your face, man.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
But I'm shameless.
We know this. Yeah, me 3-time pole champion.
Thank you. Putting respect on my name.
Very welcome. I always put respect on your name.
3-time pole champion.
See, Notorious FAT says when we don't win the league, Statman don't be looking sad on Red Talk.
When Morris doesn't win the league, don't be looking sad as well.
Ooh, shots fired.
I don't even know if he's a City fan, but he has a Morris picture in it.
The Don says Statman dodging questions like a politician. Now he answered the question in his defense.
Thank you.
He did. David Fisher saying you're deluded, Statman, because you think we can win the league. Well, you guys are giving us a 10% chance in it.
I'm rattling everyone right now. Thank you. Who's that? George Best on the picture?
Yes. George Best, yeah.
I've rattled you. And
Brian
George Best
says Spurs were top of the league after 3 games. Look at them now. Things change quickly, Statman. We need to start demanding more from this Man United team.
Yeah, I know. You're acting like I'm 100% happy with how United play.
I don't know. You kind of sound it.
You're acting like I never criticize United.
Man said, can't believe this guy really talking about top of the league. Come on, Statman, you're better than this.
But am I wrong? We are currently joint top.
But it don't mean anything.
That maybe.
It don't mean anything. What do you mean? Maybe. What does it mean? In the long term of things, what does it mean?
We're joint top.
That's
the long term. That's the long term. That's the long term. But
yeah,
right now,
don't get us anything.
Right now, we're joint top. We'll see where the season goes from here.
Look at this guy and he's hoping optimistic. We'll see where.
Because listen, yeah. So far, like if we're looking at it, we have the top assist in the Premier League in Paul Pogba.
Here we go. Here we go.
We have there are some positives though. Going forward, we have looked decent.
We always look good going forward because of the players we have.
Yeah, we literally have the joint top goal scorer in the league in Bruno Fernandes, and second is Cristiano Ronaldo.
Okay.
We're averaging the second most shots on target in the Premier League, behind Liverpool, I think he is.
Mm-hmm.
So there are some positives going forward.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying this is the finished article or there's nothing more that United can improve on. But you lot acting like this is like all doom and gloom kind of thing.
It is all doom and gloom. There is no hope. What did I just tell you? What did I just tell you before you started talking before? That I have no hope in us doing anything. We're literally just a part. We're just there. We're just a spare part. That's it. Like, I genuinely don't believe we do anything this season.
You know what's mad?
Neither do you.
I say factual stuff here about being like players being joint top and that second most shots on target, and I still get cooked. It's factual information.
It's factual information.
Am I lying though? Is it not factual information?
It is factual information. No one's disputing that. Statman's emotional. He's riled. Look at him.
Nah, I'm calm.
It's factual information. As I was saying,
it's true.
You don't mean anything. It is factual information. I haven't disputed that once. What I'm saying is, in the grand scheme of things, it means nothing.
Yeah, maybe because we might not win the league, and then
you know what it's like. Might not win the league. We ain't winning the league. You know what it's like. It's like someone coming up to you, right? Yeah, it's like someone coming up to you right now, giving you £1 million, and then 10 minutes later they take it back off you.
No, but it depends what you do with that £1 million in those 10 minutes.
But you don't know if you're having it for 10 minutes. All right, then let me even buy. It's like having it for 5 seconds. They put their hand, so they have the wad of money right there. They have the check actually. It's a check for £1 million. They put it in your pocket and then take it straight back out. That's what this is. We're talking about things that in the grand scheme of things mean nothing. Top goal scorer, top assister, being joint top after 5 games means nothing.
No, I can't. The top scorer does mean a lot. I could win £100 from rants.
Yeah, for your agenda, yes. For you personally, yes. You'll win more than United this season. Because he'll probably get, 20 goals in the Premier League?
Yeah.
Okay.
17 away now.
See, Brian says you're moving 100% happy.
I'm
Notorious FAT says Top Red Banes back again.
This chat is an agenda against me.
Brian says Statman chill. I hate our team right now. Sad to say, the quality this man leaves on the bench is appalling. Imagine constantly picking McTominay and Lingard over Marshall and Donny.
No, but you hate Ollie, not
PSA.
necessarily the team. The team's
G
good.
Singh says, nah, he's not deluded. He's hopeful because we have a chance. Don't be silly and compare us with Brighton. I wasn't comparing us with Brighton. I was just saying Brighton are in the same conversation. I was using factual information. Was I not? Yeah, you laughing it. Yeah, you laughing it. Yeah. I was using factual information. Brighton are also in the conversation. It don't mean nothing long term. It means more to them than us long term.
But technically, Brighton are not joined up.
Brian says, Statman, please stop. Statman is due to get a kick in the nuts by Ollie. Where else we at? This is exactly what happened to Arsenal. Pulling positives from stuff that doesn't matter. Please stop this Statman champs or bust for me.
So for the next manager that comes in, you wouldn't say this is something good to build up. Us having the second most shots on target.
The squad, yeah. The squad
in the league.
I think any manager can do that.
Yeah. And another thing, I don't think we can take it from a set piece so far either.
Brian says, when we're no longer joint top and Pogba is no longer top assist, I wonder what positive facts you'll bring for a Statman.
Exactly. Then the times are changing and then the new evidence and then you have to readjust from there.
And then Notorious FAT says, Stat Black are getting paid off by the top reds to spread propaganda. This is why they call you a top red and that.
No, you know what it is? It's because I try to be unbiased. I have both sides of the story. Like I criticize Ollie a lot. You're acting like I'm Ollie and I'm not.
I don't know.
But I have to praise
different. The chat's saying different. Don't get mad at me. Talk to the chat, man.
No, but it's true though.
These are your people. A lot of these have come from your side.
Nah.
A lot of these are your people.
You don't just want agendas all the time. Sometimes you just have to be unbiased.
And I'm being unbiased. When I say in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't mean anything. It don't win us anything. So what's the point? I think me or you could manage that team to top 4. Genuinely. I think me and you could manage that team to top 4. I think it's good enough to finish top 4. But I think it's good enough to finish top 4 by itself. I think it's like that. It's like managing a Foot Locker. Because of the brand that Foot Locker is, you're going to sell a certain amount of products. Same with Asda. It's not like it's brand new. It's like that with Manchester United. You're going to win a certain amount.
Go on Lion King's comment.
You go. What is?
5:15. No, 5:15. 5:15.
Let me get my flowers first. You know what I'm saying?
No. I want to answer that.
Yeah, you can answer in a set. Mic check 1 2. Can't lie, that's a genius analogy. 5 seconds for a check. Facts. This is exactly what it is. Statman about to blame Pogba's haircut for the lack of trophies.
You lot moving, man. Go on 5:15.
All right, 1 second. I'm going to it now. Statman deserves. Ollie deserves credit for the changes yesterday, but there's a lack of football philosophy to create chances and play in attacking situations.
There's nothing wrong with that. That's a perfect statement. That's basically what I'm saying. You give credit where it's due. Ollie got it right, and then you criticize what else he does wrong. How many times do you criticize Ollie subs? You criticize him then when he makes the wrong subs, but when he makes the right subs, you praise him.
I ain't disputing that. Have I once disputed that? Have I once disputed the subs?
Yeah, but I'm doing that, and you lot are acting like I'm Ollie in. For giving a guy credit when he's due.
Why you always tie me with the brush with the ups? I never said you're wrong.
You and the comments are exactly the same. You're all trolls.
What did I do? How am I trolling? Where have I trolled you in this?
Why are you acting like you haven't? Laughing your head off.
Tell me. So because I laugh.
Nah, why are you laughing?
Why are you getting mad at me for laughing? When they are making a call and you're smiling, so you can smile, they control, but I can't laugh. Why do you get mad at me for laughing? Let's go on that. You're smiling, in it. Look at you, showing all your veneers.
Smiling and laughing, two different things.
Because you're happy, so how come I can't laugh, but they control and you can smile? Why not?
Smiling and laughing, two different things.
Why can't I laugh?
Because your laugh is annoying.
Let's have this one, my laugh.
Nah, don't chat to me. Top red beans. Nah. So I can't give Ollie credit.
I don't. You can't give him credit. I'm on your side here. I said you didn't say anything wrong. Oh, I said they need to give Statman a drop on them YouTube.
Nah. You don't just go, you are moving mad. So one of my players here is top goal scorer in the Premier League and top assister. I can't be happy for them.
Oh my god. Oh my.
Ollie makes the right subs and we win the game. I can't be happy.
Of course you can be happy, fam. Oh.
Nah, don't chat to me.
I said they need to stop. I jump on them.
How do you feel about Pogba's colourful haircuts?
Soon as
Relax, lying sniper.
that's what I said. How you feel about? Oh, man, it's not going to be next to Carrick McKenna the next game, yo.
You're mad.
See, no one's telling you not to be happy, yo. Just stop moving shameless. That's what
I'm not moving shameless. But how am I moving shameless? How?
Oh, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? You call yourself shameless.
Who's Andy Goldstein?
Andy, he's on a Talksport. He's on Talksport. Oh my god.
I've never heard of the guy's name in my life.
Brian said, "Stat man, you're just using facts like you didn't watch any of the games. There's context to this. With the way we played against Wolves, West Ham, and Southampton, you need to stop moving shameless because it's not sustainable. That's probably the word I'm looking for. How we're playing is not sustainable, so it don't mean anything.
Yeah, but you're acting like I'm disagreeing to that.
So, but that's why.
So in these 5 games that you've seen of United so far in the league, you think there's no positives to take?
No, there's positives definitely.
And there's also negatives.
But if those positives don't lead to anything, then it brings down the positives. If I genuinely believe we could win,
but there's still some positives and there's a lot of negatives.
Yeah, it definitely is. If I genuinely
when you say both here, why are people complaining?
No, if I genuinely believe we could win the league, then the positives, I'd be much more happier. The reason why I'm not happy is because I know we're just on a game by game basis. Because I don't believe we can do anything. So them positives get limited. I mean, them positives don't make me as happy as they should be. Because I know long term they don't mean anything. If it don't lead to anything, what's the point? They don't lead to nothing. All the positives you just named, and this is me, I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm saying Statman having trouble with his mic and that. Let's go.
Nah, I'm here. I'm here.
Are you good? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you can hear you loud and clear, man. Top red, loud and clear. As I was saying, if they don't lead to anything, it's not sustainable. What's the point? That's it. That's how I look at things. Positives is all well and good. I'm not saying you're wrong from being happy. I'm just saying the way I am and the way I look at football is it's all well and good having positives in the team, being joint top of the league, top goal scorer, joint top assister or whatever. But if you don't lead to trophies and success, what is the point?
And I hear that.
And that's my point on it. And that's how most people look at it. Not most people. That's how a lot of people look at it too. And then some people just don't like Ollie too tough. And like Manchester said, you shouldn't be happy. You shouldn't be tweeting stuff like that. That's wrong.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I can't even be objective. People want me to have an agenda every single time. I can't.
Statman will defend Ollie.
Dad, man, come on, man. I thought you were with me. You're meant to be Ronaldo FC with me, and you're turning on me, Dan. I can't. Why can I not give Ollie praise and criticize the guy? That's what a footballing fan, an unbiased fan, should do.
Stop by being brainwashed like the Winter Soldier.
Nah, man.
G says flawless laugh makes me laugh on meaty jokes. That I funny jokes, man.
Why are you laughing?
Why do you keep saying?
No lie, yeah. I just go on every single stream right now, yeah, and I just get cooked for being unbiased.
Oh my god. Oh,
Yesterday
you don't have to be shameless to be objective. Right. Even Ryan's cooking it. He said Statman's favorite phrase is "we go again."
Nah, man. I hate Flawless so much.
Why do you hate me?
No, that's what the comments
said. What did I do? Oh, right.
You know what, yeah.
I was going to say.
We need a BDO, the Baines Defense League.
Oh, this guy trying to get a defense. Hopefully your defense is better than United's anyway and all these. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, John. Stop the Statman stand.
Before we go, how many points did you get this weekend before we wrap up? Because we're going to wrap
67.
up 67. You got 67. I got 66 this week. So he beat me by a single point, people. By a single point. Here we go. Statman, you do bring it up on yourself. That man said,
no, I don't.
You can't get a job.
I feel bad for Statman. Exactly, man. I just get cooked wherever I go.
You don't get cooked. I try and defend you. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
See, they setting you up because they know what I'm like. TMC says, hang in there, Statman. Don't give up hope. You go again, fam.
See, look at his BDO. This is what I like.
Kiss the badge, fam. You know what I'm saying? Kiss the badge.
BDO members coming is strong.
Kiss the badge, fam.
Don't do
Okay.
that to me.
Kiss the badge, innit? How you not kissing? I kiss the badge. Kiss the badge, fam.
Go on, you do it then.
You kiss the badge. Oh, how come you want me to do it first? Look at this guy. We supposed to be boys. And you try to set me up. And this is a lot. Well, I don't know. It says Flawless's laughter inspires us to cook beans even more. Too funny in that. See, look, Ahmed says, hey, love you, Statman, but when you start moving shameless, we have to bring you back to reality.
Nah, man.
What's your expected knee slide, Statman?
I hate you.
Expected knee slide.
Put John's coming up. I actually put Owen's coming up first.
Wait, let me go. Seriously, stop the slander. I've never seen a guy
don't deserve
so
this.
much in my life.
No longer tweet this, you know. I just go on every single stream and get cooked. Listen, watch when you play pro clubs. You're getting cooked.
I mean, it's gonna be good. Who is gonna
Rayon's
get cooked?
right.
Who's me? How you gonna cook me? What am I gonna do? You better go be scoring goals. You better just make sure you're scoring goals. I won't pass you the ball.
His knee slides. No nonsense.
It's you and Ryan, because you team up with Ryan, and the only person that's get cooked more on streams than you is Ryan.
Nah, but I can't lie. My streams are getting bad, you know. Like they make Twitch polls on me. Carry goat setting. Shut your mouth. I go in the Discord. I go in the Discord. People are changing the usernames to laugh at me.
Expected these slides. Oh. We only cook you when you're moving shameless. Stop the shamelessness and no more cooking. They got you there.
That's not fun though. Imagine not being shameless.
Yeah, you also gotta take the licks.
No, you saw Babs yesterday. Yeah. He thinks they go in the league.
It's factual information. Statman, you're too famous. You're too famous. Owen says you might need to start streaming pro clubs. That'd be too funny. We're gonna do it 100%. It will happen. 100%. 100%.
I think FIFA's out on the 2nd. I think it is
2nd November. October. All right. Well, we'll sort it out, man. We'll probably end up doing FIFA 22 then, innit? We'll let everyone get it. We'll probably end up doing that way. We'll let everyone grab it and do what we want to do.
Set your PS4 up before.
Yeah, I'll set it up before.
And then we can start straight away, innit? Then it'll bang straight away because
100%.
Barely anyone plays pro clubs at the start.
This week I'm gonna sell my PS4 and all them things there, 100%. But yeah, it's the 1st of October. But yes, so October it will start, people. October it will start.
I think the 1st is like a Friday, I think.
2-2s. Oh, shit. Keep going, fam. Read through the comments.
What's happening to Flawless? The guys listen to songs and that. Not gonna lie, I do feel sorry for Statman sometimes. Thank you. I don't know what I meant to do with that comment, but thank you. McTommy is expecting.
Ringtone, fam. That's what that was. That tune's a banger and that Ava Beautiful Creatures. You know what I'm saying?
Never heard of it.
Yeah, I know you haven't because you don't listen to music. Do you?
Statman wearing McTomney shirt. The thing is, McTomney can't even send me a shirt because he blocked me.
Blocked you in there. But yeah, right, we are going to close out the show. Statman, anything you want to add before we bounce?
Subscribe. To
Anything
me,
else?
to you. Actually, now, Bomb Flawless. Subscribe to me. Follow the Twitch.
Wait, what did I do? We need to get into this.
Why not?
Why do I? What did I do?
Listen, she's Bomb Flawless. From next month, from next month, we're gonna do calling shows. Yes. So you lot, please someone back me. I'm begging you, because I can't lie, all these streams are peak for me. Thank you very much.
All right, love to everyone who's locked. Hilarious. Luke James is saying, no, I'm not subbing, pay me first. Yo, sub to the thing because you here getting enjoyment from the show and that. So make sure you subscribe to the channel. Well, every Friday on Statman's channel, Stats, Facts and Vibes, we preview the Fantasy Premier League game week. That's 4 p.m. sorry. And then 4 p.m. on Sarcasm City TV on Mondays. So Fridays on Statman's channel 4 p.m. Then Mondays on Sarcasm City TV 4 p.m. There is a playlist for this on the channel as well, so you can see. I mean, you can catch up with all the shows so you don't miss. See, man, they love you really. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe to Statman's channel. The link is in the title. Like the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. I'm going live on Pi Radio. 7 p.m. from a third eye view, myself and Stro, special guest talks, and we're talking all things Premier League. So we run through every game in the Premier League and give our thoughts on that. Then 10 p.m. on this channel, Gonna Talk from the Arsenal is back. So that's the Arsenal show with Cam and Shock. So they'll be talking Arsenal winning 2 games in a row, having a look at the North London derby. Obviously, Thursday as well, you'll get the Gonna Talk from the Arsenal podcast versus Talking at Tottenham Talk, which is the Arsenal Spurs preview when we do the clash. Also, as well, Chelsea are playing City, so you get Ballers at the Bridge versus Gardem City. That'll be a podcast as well. I mean, that'll be a podcast head-to-head also. But yeah, what else we get? So today, 10 p.m., Gonna Talk from the Arsenal. And then 12 p.m., you get Doing the Most. And then immediately after Doing the Most, you get the new show, spin-off show, Doing the Least, and that'll be live on the Twitch. But make sure you check out the YouTube upcoming live stream section. Also the Twitch, which is Sarcasm City TV, and the link is underneath in the description as well. See? Love you, Statman. You know what I'm saying? Got you, Statman.
The shades you have to get cooked
VIP Benze with the public service announcement. Let's go. Well, large up everyone who's locked in. Like the video and people and drop a sub, like Ahmed said. And this has been the Stats, Facts and Vibes podcast on Sarcasm City TV.